and welcome to the SureLife Cartridge Calculator Service Life Estimation Training Module. This training will navigate the user through the steps to calculate the service life of a Scott air purifying respirator. SureLife requires you to first select your Scott air purifying respirator and contaminant. If you do not know which respirator you should be using for your hazardous situation, you should first consult the Cartridge Selection Guide. First, you will select your contaminant. You can search your contaminant by entering the contaminant name, CAS number, or formula. To begin your search, click on the Search button or hit Enter on your keyboard. If you would like to browse the list after making a selection, click the Clear button to refresh the list. Browse and then select your contaminant from the list. Click the arrow button to choose your selected contaminant. If you cannot find your contaminant, click on the Contact Us link to request assistance from a Scott representative. Once your selected contaminant is found, you can view detailed information about it by clicking on the Detailed Information link below the contaminant search list. The contaminant must be highlighted in the list to be able to view the contaminant information and to add the contaminant. At this point, you can add additional contaminants to your list by following the same procedures as before. To remove a selected contaminant, click the back arrow on the right side of the contaminant list. We'll remove the second contaminant before moving on. Select your Scott respirator configuration from the selection tree. SureLife groups available respirators by type, consisting of mask family and cartridge type. Browse the list and choose your respirator configuration by clicking on it. Once you make your selection from the list, detailed information on the configuration will be displayed. Images of your selection will also be displayed. Click on the image thumbnail for an enlarged view. Click on the Next button to continue. Using default environmental parameters for breathing rate, relative humidity, temperature, pressure, and concentration, SureLife calculates an initial service life. Based on your hazard assessment, enter your site concentration into the site concentration text box. A default error of 10% is assumed, but you can enter your own error factor based on your confidence level of your site parameters. Set your environmental values within normal use conditions by using the sliders provided, or enter them manually. Set an estimated % uncertainty for each variable. This uncertainty value will be used to calculate the overall SMART safety factor that is displayed on the final report. SureLife summarizes key information in a dashboard located in the upper right corner of the screen. The dashboard includes the calculated service life, hazard ratio, maximum use concentration, and assigned protection factor. SureLife also summarizes the calculated service life in a graph. The estimated breakthrough curve exiting the cartridge over time is displayed on the screen, along with a solid line for the service life and minor lines for fractions of the breakthrough concentrations. You may use the zoom function to better view the actual breakthrough, and you may also view the curve with a logarithmic concentration scale to better see the changes of service life with changes in the breakthrough concentration at low levels. The final view of the graph on this page will be the view you see on the final report. For additional guidance on cartridge service life calculations, click the Service Life Calculation Guidance link located below the dashboard. You now have several options. You can either go back to the previous page, start over with a new scenario, or generate a report. In addition, you can save your current scenario and come back to it at a later date. Let's generate a report. Click on the Generate Report button. This feature is only available for registered SureLife users. Before viewing the report, you're given the option to add additional information to the content of the report, such as site-specific identifiers and references to defined operating procedures. Before continuing, you must read and agree to the terms and conditions. You will be directed to a preview report. This allows you to review the content of the report before proceeding. If you wish to make changes before proceeding, click on the Back button. If all is okay, click on the Next button. The final report can be saved as a PDF and printed for your files. This concludes the SureLife Cartridge Calculator Service Life Estimation Training Module.